Good evening and welcome to 2020. My name is Megan Cordero, and tonight we will be discussing the adverse effects of material diversity.
And I'm Ryan Adams, and as you know, fast fashion is an ongoing trend taking over American culture, with our society constantly buying and disposing of material goods. Industries constantly depend on cotton and polyester to produce clothing. We need to focus on a broader range of materials because we are producing cotton and polyester at such an increased rate that it's becoming harmful to our society.
Before we begin discussing the solutions of material diversity, it is important to understand the meaning behind the concept and the problems that are arising from our consumption habits. Material diversity means not having to constantly rely on the same materials to meet our fashion wants and needs. We are producing large amounts of cotton and polyester for this purpose, and they are being produced in such a way that is destructive to the environment. We are consuming large amounts of water that is required for growing cotton. Emissions to air and water are rising from producing cellulosic and synthetic fibers. There are adverse impacts on water that are related to natural fiber production, and to produce synthetics requires a significant amount of resources and non-renewable resources. Our society would benefit from this concept because it focuses on using other resources such as hemp, organic cotton, and organic wool, and limiting the use of cotton and polyester. This will reduce the amount of pesticides and fertilizers we are currently putting into the environment.
As a part of our solution, we have provided some simple tips of smart shopping, such as reading labels, recycling, knowledge of textiles, do-it-yourselves, eco-friendly brands, thrift shopping, natural fibers, and discount shopping. Along with smart shopping tips, we have provided you with information on 3 material alternatives to cotton and polyester. One of the benefits of hemp is that it grows at a rapid pace. Hemp is also beneficial to the soil because it improves the structure of the soil and controls pests and weeds. According to EarthEasy.com, hemp is one of the most durable natural fibers. Hemp is known to be strong, absorbent, and has 3 times the tensile strength of cotton. The textile is also weather resistant and can resist mold and is great for the outdoors. It is versatile so that it can be blended with other textiles to produce different qualities such as hemp and silk. And some of the best benefits of hemp are that it's both cost efficient and eco-friendly. Another alternative is organic cotton. One of the biggest concerns with cotton is use of fertilizers, pesticides, and the amount of water being used. To produce 1 kilogram of cotton can use as much as 8,000 liters of water. To produce the cotton, there would be no pesticides or fertilizers being used. In addition, all weeds, pests, and disease would be killed naturally. The toxicity of the materials would then become zero, and the toxicity that comes from production would reduce by 93%. The last alternative that we have provided is organic wool. Sheep are fed organically grown food that produces organic wool. The sheep graze on fields and land that are free of pesticides. This will limit the amount of fertilizer and pesticides that we put into the ground. Some of the many benefits of organic wool are that wool is wrinkle resistant, fire retardant, water repellent, allergy free, and durable. One of the ways the fashion industry is implementing these strategies is by trying to implement an eco-tagging system. This will require retailers to include where clothes were made, what materials were used, and how they were made. If consumers follow step 1 of the tips of smart shopping, this could be a very efficient way to become more sustainable. Another smart tip that we have listed is recycling. According to a research study that was conducted by Tanya Domina and Catherine Koch, we should implement a program where we recycle our textiles the same way we recycle our paper, plastic, and glass on the curbside. They found that this was highly efficient and would ultimately reduce solid waste that is diverted to landfill, which is probably one of the most important tips to knowledge of textiles. In an article by Anu Palma Pastoriza, she discusses the need to know ecological principles that we are more educated on how to make the environment more sustainable. She stated that the UN declared 2005 to 2014 to be the decade of sustainable development. For this reason, we should take these tips into consideration and implement our daily lives. Lift my hair down. Good evening.
Shoot, it's going.
Dang it! Ah! Hold on. Wait. Stop.
Oh, it's going.
Good evening. I can't do this.
Good evening and welcome to 2020. My name is Megan Cordero, and this evening we will be talking about the adverse effects of material diversity.
And I'm Ryan Adams. And as you know, fast fashion is an ongoing trend taking over the American culture.
Good evening and welcome to 2020. My name is Megan Cordero, and today we will be talking about the adverse effects of material diversity.
And I'm... Oh, me too. Oh, shoot, it's capturing it.